Hey guys, welcome back to the Book Nook Corner. It's Courtney. So I know that the lighting is a little bit different here today, but I was just trying to give you a little bit of a different background than my lady room all the time. So we're trying something different. Hopefully it works somewhat, crossing fingers. But yeah, so today's video is something that I wait all year for. This is what I wait for. This is like what makes me Courtney, okay? And that is fall time. And that is autumn, and that is Halloween, and that is just holidays galore, and the crisp weather, and the leaves on the ground, and hot chocolate, and cozy evenings at home, reading books and watching movies. Just me, okay? This is just my DNA. You get the picture. So today's video is my most anticipated fall book releases. I am super excited about all of these books. Like, it is going to be such a fun fall. Like, it will be anyway, but then you add in these books and oh my god, just icing on the cake. So we're going to get started with my very first fall release that I am most anticipating and excited for, and that would be Starling House by Alex E. Harrow. It is coming out on the 3rd of October, and I do already have it pre-ordered on my iBooks, I believe, so it will drop on my phone on October 3rd. I'm super excited about it. So I'm just going to read the descriptions to you guys from my iPad here because I suck at this. I try to make up my own little cutesy, okay, no, that's just not me. I suck at it. So anyway, going to read you the descriptions to the books that are not continuations. This one is not. This is the first book. I don't know if it's going to be a series yet or not, but we're going to read. Anyway, God, I'm blabbing. I dream sometimes about a house I've never seen. Opal is a lot of things. Orphan, high school dropout, full-time cynic, and part-time cashier. But above all, she's determined to find a better life for her younger brother Jasper, one that gets them out of Eden, Kentucky, a town remarkable for only two things: bad luck and E. Starling, the reclusive 19th century author of The Underland, who disappeared over 100 years ago. All she left behind were dark rumors and her home. Everyone agrees that it's best to ignore the uncanny mansion and its misanthropic heir, Arthur. Almost everyone, anyway. I should be scared, but in the dream, I don't hesitate. Opal has been obsessed with the Underland since she was a child. When she gets the chance to step inside Starling House and make some extra cash for her brother's escape fund, she can't resist. But sinister forces are digging deeper into the buried secrets of Starling House, and Arthur's own nightmares have become far too real. As Eden itself seems to be drowning in its own ghosts, Opal realizes that she might finally have found a reason to stick around. In my dream, I'm home, and now she'll have to fight. Welcome to Starling House. Enter if you dare. So this one just sounds so freaking good, and I seriously cannot wait to read it. It's just gonna have all the gothic, spooky, creepy mansion vibes. Hello. So the next book coming out is Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. This one is releasing on October 10th. I already have the hardcover special edition pre-ordered from Barnes & Noble. I don't know if it's gonna have sprayed edges or not, but I hope it does. That would be amazing. But either way, super excited. It's gonna come straight to my house, and I cannot wait to read it. So here is the description of said super cool book. Two outcasts find themselves caught in a web of forbidden love, dangerous magic, and dark secrets that could change the world forever, and the start of a riveting epic fantasy series. Cool. From the #1 New York Times bestselling author of the Shadowhunter Chronicles. In the vibrant city-state of Castellane, the richest of nobles and the most debauched of criminals have one thing in common: the constant search for wealth, power, and the next hedonistic thrill. Kell is an orphan stolen from the life he knew to become the Swordcatcher, the body double of a royal heir, Prince Connor Aurelian. He has been raised alongside the prince, trained in every aspect of combat and statecraft. He and Connor are as close as brothers, but Kell knows that his destiny is to die for Connor. No other future is possible. After a failed assassination attempt brings Lynn and Kell together, they are drawn into the web of the mysterious rag-picker king, the criminal ruler of Castellane's underworld. Can forbidden love bring down a kingdom? And will their discoveries plunge their nation into war and the world into chaos? Ooh, super good! So the next book on my list is A Fire in the Flesh by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and this does release on Halloween, actually, October 31st. This one I am not going to read the description of because it is the third book in a series, one of which I'm reading, and I'm currently on the second book, so I don't even really want to read the description myself because I haven't even finished the second book. But either way, I do have it pre-ordered because it is one that I know I will read, and I'm loving the series so far. So the next book on my list, and probably the most anticipated book of all for the entire fall for anyone in the world, is Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. This does come out on November 7th. I pre-ordered my copy from Barnes & Noble, my hard copy, hardcover, whatever, from Barnes & Noble, like the second that I finished the first book. So the fact that she released both of these, to be honest, like this close together is amazing, because the first one didn't, I think it came out like May-ish, I think, April, May, somewhere around there. So the fact that like, what, 7 months later or whatever that would be, 6 months later, she's releasing the second one, I mean, that's amazing, because that never happens with like kind of, you know, your traditional published authors. So I'm just like diligently waiting for this book and patiently waiting, whatever. Loved the first one. I know there's so much hype and so many people on TikTok that just made it like way more than what it was. Like, it's good. I'm excited for the next book, but it wasn't like, wow, oh my God, this is the best book ever good, if that makes sense. I've definitely read books that were better, but this one was just literally pure entertainment. I'm ready for another very entertaining book to enter my world. And yeah, this one is coming out November 7th. So speaking of November 7th, this is the last 3 in my list is books releasing on November 7th. This is going to be a very busy day of books coming to my house. I have a pretty major surgery about a week and a half before this, so I'm still going to be recovering, and I'm excited that I'm going to have this many new books that I'm really looking forward to, because they're all continuations of a book that I've already read, and the next installment in the series. So perfect timing. I will be recuperating comfy on my chair and just enjoying these books. So the next one on this list is, of course, Nightbane by Alex Astor, releasing November 7th as well. It's going to be a busy Tuesday for booksellers. And the first one was Lightlark, and I just absolutely loved that book. I believe they're making it into a movie, and it was pretty popular. It did pretty well. It was one that, like, it was one of those books where I loved it after I read it, if that makes any sense. Like, I knew I was liking it, I knew I was enjoying it as I was reading it, but it wasn't until probably literally like a couple weeks to a month after I was done reading the book that I just caught myself like, that I kept thinking about it. And I just couldn't like stop thinking about this book, to the point that like since then I've wanted to reread it, and I just keep holding off because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna reread it when the second one comes out, or like before the second one comes out, and just kind of refresh my brain. So I think that might be on the Fourth Wing, and Lightlark will be on my October TBR to get ready for them, for the sequels to come out in November. So yes, Nightbane is one that I'm really excited about, and I'm not going to read the description because I don't want to spoil anything. The last book on my list is, of course, Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Baldree. This is the second book in the Legends and Lattes series. I don't know if this is going to be a series or just a duology, but either way, I'm excited for this one. I really enjoyed the first one. I actually read it in one sitting, which is not something I normally do, like at all, but it just hooked me, and I really enjoyed the story. And it's just a simple, cozy fantasy, not high stakes, like just an easy read, but a fun, enjoyable, interesting read. And so this one also comes out on November 7th. I'm excited about this one. There again, I'm not going to read the description to you because I don't want to spoil anything for the first book. But yeah, go check out Legends and Lattes. It's definitely worth your time, and I'm super excited about this one. So that does wrap up my list of my most anticipated reads for the fall time. And I'm hoping to do a reading vlog of at least Nightbane and Iron Flame, just because like I have literally been looking forward to these books for so long, especially Nightbane, because I've known about that one longer than Iron Flame. But anyway, guys, if you plan on reading any of these, let me know in the comments. Or if you have any really fun anticipated fall releases that you're looking forward to, let me know, because it might be a book that I've never heard of and that you think I would like. So thank you so much for watching my video. Definitely click the like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!